talking regarding something which is very important. I was thinking a few months ago to speak about this matter, and I think now is the time. I see many things in my reality, and I have learned so many things from my experience and from my difficulties I passed in my life. I understood what is the key to have success and to have a great performance in your life. I see some men very weak regarding many things in their life. The way they act, the way they speak, the way they feel is mentally weakness. And I want really to help people, you especially, with this video. Some people, they forget that their core value as a man is the most important things in their life. So they can have fulfillment, they can have a purpose in their self. Being fulfilled is feeling good with yourself as a man, being a real man. And that is very hard if you don't go through some difficulties. And if you don't go out of your comfort zone. I want you to test yourself. I want you to ask a question of yourself. Suppose if your dad was dead, can you be relied in yourself? Can you use your own brain? Or are you lazy to use your own brain? And you are depending on other people? I want you to be a real masculine man. I want you to really control your own life. To have resilience over your own mind, over your own actions. And I want you to have control over your life. Because that's gonna make you really driven. That's gonna make you with a purpose. And everything for a man in life is purpose, What makes you different of other men is your purpose. And that's gonna be integrated through some actions which requires discipline, honor, and difficulties. You as a man, you're supposed to be a real man, to go through difficulties. You're supposed to go through a lot of out of your comfort zone. You're supposed to go with the tough moments in your life. You're supposed to wake up in the morning to have a sprint on the hill when others are sleeping. You're supposed to get that cold shower in the morning, which many guys say no. If you are in your 20s, especially, I want to give you these words because I don't want you to do the mistakes I did. I want you to build your mental strength. This is the most important things before you build your physical strength. Physical strength is very important as a man. We have to show that we are men. We have to show that we are leader of our family. We have to show that we are fighters, that we know how to fight, to protect ourselves, to protect our family. We have to show that we look like a man. And that can be done by changing your body composition, by going through lifting weights, by going through a lot of exercise. But some guys, they really are negligent about this and they don't enjoy their own masculinity, Their emotions are not in control. Their personality is not magnetic. Their personality is so weak. You can't hear two words of them and you want to escape because they don't have what is the most important thing, their mental strength. Their thoughts are controlled. Their thoughts are weak. We have to change this reality by speaking, by talking, by reminding ourselves about what we have to do, because our generation is going to be the fruits of our actions today. I know some people think it's very easy, it's very hard for me, or it's not easy to go through difficulties, to go out of your comfort zone. But you have to go slowly, you have to progress slowly. I love masculinity. As a man, I love to be driven by masculinity, by my own thoughts, by my own purpose. And my own purpose is to be faithful, to have new ideas, to have ideas to help the world, to have the ideas to be a health coach. I started this journey, and this is my own purpose in life right now. To help youth, to help people to be mentally strong and physically strong as well. But I think mentally strong is more important, because it brings mental clarity. It doesn't make us mentally fog. It makes us mental clarity, being clean in your things you do in your life. Even when you take daily actions, are you eating to feed your intelligence, or are you eating to feed your stomach? It's very important. Yes, I would call someone fucking dumb who wake up in the fucking morning and get that energy drinks. I don't give a fuck who is he, even if he's my brother. Because life is about building yourself, progressing yourself, being faithful. How are you gonna be faithful when you don't believe in your own self and you take weak actions daily? You got to be emotionally tough, but you have to control your emotions. You have to have self-resilience and clean purpose in life. You have to help the world, but how are you gonna do that if you are mentally weak, if you are a drifter, if every single moment, every single day your time is drifting, wasting, you're not reading, you're not studying, you're not learning, and you're not acting physically to be strong. I make this video for guys who really don't understand that masculinity is built up through actions, through beliefs, through study. You have to go through difficulties to get some honor in your life. You have to go out of your comfort zone. As I said, you even physically challenging yourself, and that's built also mental strength in your life, So guys, be careful about your actions, what you do daily, because we front something which is called resistance, What is a guy who is really have resistance in his life? Is the guy who don't have discipline, don't have consistency, don't have persistence. Resistance is not what, for example, if you are going to the gym, resistance is not being to the gym, not going to the gym, but taking the actions, making the bag ready, going out of your house and going to the gym, taking the decision. When you have difficulty to take this decision, it means you have battling the resistance, you have resistance. Resistance is when you have some temporary pleasures in your life and you don't do the main one you as a man should do. Maybe better yourself, better your skills daily. You might have a skill, you might have a passion, and you have to go through it, progressing and learning and understanding this skill very well, and you have to do daily. But if your daily actions are with temporary pleasures, it doesn't give fulfillment, but it's temporary. It doesn't make you faithful. It doesn't lead you to strength. It leads you to weakness. That means you are hitting resistance. Having a purpose is very important in your life, brother. What you want to do in your life. You want to be a leader of your family. You want to help the world. You want to spread prosperity, progressing. You want to be mentally, physically strong. And you have to go through difficulties. You have to go through some emotionally toughness, but also controlling yourself, not doing mistakes, big mistakes. Time is very important. Is a sword in your neck, which is cut you every second, And if we don't realize that God is the most important thing in our life, we're gonna be always weak. If we don't keep our prayers to the God, we're gonna be always weak. You can see how magnificent is spirit on earth, everything perfect. You have to be the same. You have to have a purpose in your life. You have to understand how to develop and how to grow in your life. And if you work in your skill every single day, every moment, you're gonna be successful in one time. But if you're going through daily habits in that hypnotic rhythm, you are going to fail. So it's very important you be faithful to God and you work in your daily actions, avoiding the habits, bad habits, and avoiding the bad company, which is surrounding you. So guys, I hope this video helped you, and I hope you take some advice for your life, because your performance and vitality and faith you have in your heart and your purpose is everything in your life as a man. I see you in the next video. Thank you.